Today we're going to be talking about Arena. The first week is already over, and I'm getting ready to have the top 3 frame guaranteed. So in terms of the Arena changes, after my first week already doing it, I will say this is one of the easier seasons, like really easy, in terms of getting one of my top 3 frames. I will say it is one of the easier ones I've had. Definitely the easiest, I will say, compared to some other ones. But yeah, in terms of top 3, I pretty much already have it guaranteed. So with this new system they have in place right now, streaking is very important. Again, streaking has been always important. But back then, maybe like, let's go Hall of Fame, make it much easier for me. So around this time, right here in Oath, this was easy. That was me just spamming flags and it's whatever, right? It's the same thing. So people have to understand, when it comes to top 3, you have to spend Skystones, right? Top 30, you can get away with not spending Skystones, right? You can get away with just using free flags if you have a good defense, like Snitchu. Very good friend, by the way. If you have a good defense, you can probably get top 30, maybe right now. I'll say maybe, just because it's a bit icky, right? But in terms of easiness, right? Back then, I would say it was very easy. You just spam flags from top 1. Same thing here, but here you kind of need more streaking. Back then, in Oath season, streaking was not as important in my opinion. Yes, it still helped, but if I lost my streak, I wasn't so mad about it. It's whatever. But if I lose my streak now, it's kind of annoying because the amount of points you do gain, especially since there's not many people in Legend, I'm not going to be getting the max amount in terms of point gains. Because obviously, depending where people are in terms of leagues and all of that, you will get less points. If they're an Emperor, I'm going to get 7 points, which means everyone's an Emperor. The lowest points I've ever gotten is +7. I've yet to see a +6, but again, I don't remember when I hit people in Champion, because obviously during the first couple days I was hitting people around like 5.4, 5.2, 5k, and I'm pretty sure it was still 7 points. I don't remember if it was 6. I really don't remember seeing any 6s, but I do remember seeing a lot of 7s. So in terms of a top 30, now the first week's already over. There is still a chance, if you want top 30, you can still easily get it. Again, the reason why I say defense is important because Snitchu did get up here. He did get ranked around 11. Again, Mori as well, ranked 12. I have a couple of Yiga in here going for it for top 30 because, again, in terms of trying to get it, it's one of the easier ones. Why? When I mean easier, I mean people contesting. You have to spend Skystones more than likely. Again, if you have a good defense, you probably can get in here, right? Look at Snitchu. Snitchu got up here, luckily, right? But if there were like 20 other people pushing for top 30, actually pushing to up here, then Snitchu probably wouldn't be in the top 30, right? The only people that should be above 6k are people that spend Skystones to refresh for flags, right? So everybody above rank 7 and above, we have used Skystones for flags. Again, you see a big difference from 7 to 6 because last week, no one really passed 6,000 points. If you want a top 30, it's pretty easy. There is still a possibility for you to get it. Remember, this season's only 12 weeks. It ends January 19th, so do keep that in mind. Sundays are whatever. I'll say this right now. Sundays are, no, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Sundays do not matter at all. But if you play now, and let's say you get to around 6.5, you can pretty much guarantee you're going to get top 30. 100%, I can promise you right now. If you push to 6.5, you will get a guaranteed top 30 frame. Because again, no one's doing it. No one is doing it. Again, defense does kind of help, but every defense is solved. Heart City is annoying. There are some little gimmicks you can do right now. In terms of cleaving, you can still cleave, but you have to be extremely careful and try to remember what points. I will be making some arena videos in terms of what to use versus this team, that team, yada yada yada. We'll do that later on during the week. But again, in terms of top 30, if you want to, go get it. It's extremely easy. Yes, I use Skystones. Yes, you have to. For top 3, you have to use Skystones. For top 30, if you have a good enough gear and defense, you can probably get up there. But again, like I did say, if there's 20 other people pushing to above 6.5, then you probably got to push as well, right? But since no one is doing it, it's pretty much everyone's stuck at 6k. So if we go last week, right? For example, 6.2 for rank 8, 6.1 for rank 10. And after that, everything is just 6k. You can tell all the points are just extremely close. Because again, the way the point system is, you lose a crap ton of points on your defense. Which is why I'm preaching that your defense does kind of matter. Right now, I have a 0% defense. I am not going to get any wins. You know why? Because no one is hitting me besides number 1 or mainly number 1, and then some people around 5 and 6 are hitting me. But they already know how to beat my defense since they've been pushing, right? No one else is pushing me because I'm going to be assuming since I am so high up, no one's really going to find me ranked number 2, ranked number 1. No one's going to find us because we're so high up. You need to at least be in Legend to actually find us. That's my assumption. That's always how it's been. For some odd reason, some people just don't show up, especially when you're rank 1. I can say this confidently because I obviously got rank 1 before. There's times where you can't find that rank 1 person. For some odd reason, they don't pop up. Like, they have a little hidden stealth buff that they don't really pop up. But again, I have a guaranteed top 3 frame here. I'm going to be getting it regardless. Anyone trying to contest now will be kind of not really worth it for them. Again, it's my 4th one I'm getting. I will get this frame, right? Especially with a 2-point gap right now, I have it in the bag. I have really nothing to worry about. Again, let's just have to hold out for 11 more weeks, and we're pretty much good to go. But again, it is one of the easier top 3 frames I've ever gotten. I will say that right now. If they change it, if they keep this system, I'm gonna go for it again. If not, we'll see. I'd rather some other friends go get it. But I'm not too sure. If they keep this system right now, for this, they're more likely not gonna change it. But again, if you want a top 30. Or top 100, this is going to be your time to get a frame. It's literally one of the easiest seasons. When I mean easiest, I'll say it again. When I mean easiest, I mean it's literally spend Sky Stones and you will get a frame. If you don't want to spend Sky Stones, then good luck. I will say that right now. But again, Arena has always been wasting Sky Stones for flags. Again, it's for a frame. You're going for a frame. Spending Sky Stones for a frame is not bad. If you don't care for frames, then Arena doesn't. It's whatever to you, right? But if you care for frames like I do, just because it's nice, it's in the game, I as well go for it. I don't mind spending Sky Stones. But other than that, that's going to be it for the video with you guys today. Again, I have other reading videos I'll be doing later on. Don't really need to talk with those videos. But I will be uploading some teams I use, especially in terms of quick battle and all that good stuff. Especially since right now it's very easy to get top 30 frame. Top 3 is already done. Top 3 is already guaranteed. We're already set. But top 100, top 30 is definitely up in the air and open for people who really want it. But on that, that's going to be it for you guys. And I will see you guys later on.